This is Exclusiv King. You know, as black men in this country, it feels like we've been running a race with cinder blocks for sneakers. Meanwhile, everyone else has Air Force Ones or high tops, and they're asking us, how is it that we just can't seem to catch up with everyone else on the field? As black men, this is how we feel. And of course, we're right for feeling this way. So what are we going to do with this knowledge as black men? Those of us who say, I plan to sit back, do nothing, and bask in the fact that my failure isn't the problem of the entire black community. Raise your hand. What? No hands? Don't be shy now, because after witnessing our collective potential dropping and dropping, you mean to tell me that this isn't what most of us are thinking? More than half of us should be raising our hands right now. And quite frankly, it's disgusting. And I know you think it's disgusting too. It's time to wake up. What are we thinking out there? Those of us black men who start college and decide to drop out because we feel that we don't have to do this, or it's just not for us, we'll try a easier route. Those of us who refuse to work in a white man's workforce because as black men, we want to stick it to whitey. Oh yeah, being an unemployed black man with no way to financially help my family. That'll show them. We've gotten comfortable as black men these days. I know you know what I'm talking about, black men. It's this feeling that most of us have, you know, and as black men we know this feeling well. It's this feeling that doing just enough to get by is more than enough. That's funny. I mean, who do we think we are? White guys? I don't have to tell you, whether you live in the States or in Canada, in Africa, overseas in England, or in the islands, if you're a black man, the deck is stacked against you. We need to excel. As black men, we can't afford to be anything short of excellent. Enough is enough for other men. Excellence is enough for us. You know what'll really show whitey? Being his boss. Go get me my coffee. That kind of thing. In order to get anywhere in this world, we need to have power. You need to have power. Who listens to someone who doesn't have any power? You think constantly victimizing ourselves is going to get us payback? You know what's going to get us what we want in this country? Fixing that car better than anyone else. Blindfolded. Make them need you, and then you can play with them however you want. Raising your hand to answer that professor's question before that white kid or that Asian kid has the chance to. And seeing the looks on the faces of all the black women in the classroom after doing that. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about too. You ever seen that look? That's a look. That's something every black man should see. I can't even describe it. Speaking of black women though, the thing about most black women on YouTube, even outside of the internet, they want us to do better. I'm talking about the ones who are on point, the ones with a good head on their shoulders, you know, good job, yet still humble enough not to rub it in your face all the time. I've had the pleasure of meeting these women on YouTube, some of them, you know, Statuesque One, Amuse the Great, Humble Queen, Extra IMOT, Lindsay 2021. Regardless of where these women stand on certain issues, these women love black men. These kinds of black women love black men. And I don't even mean in the romantic sense. No. I mean like how a mother loves her child and wants to see him grow up strong and healthy. That kind of love. Those of us who are doing our thing as black men, the world ain't trying to see us, man. They need a bad guy. So we can't do what we do for the world. We have to do what we do for us. You see, everyone else, they need us to be lazy and angry And by the looks of it, things, yeah, they're going according to plan. Well, at least that's how it looks. But the number of us who are excelling are steadily growing from right under their noses. You want to be angry, black man? Then be the guy who uses his anger to take everything over. Don't be the guy who uses his anger to sit in the corner and cry and complain. It's time we reclaimed our positions as legitimate forces of nature. A fancy movement is not necessary, not at all. As a black man, all you have to do is excel. And all I have to do is excel. See how that works? After that, we could do whatever the hell we want around here.